Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today we're gonna be making a super delicious 5-ingredient, no knead focaccia bread. So I know the name sounds a little intimidating. I was even a bit intimidated when I first heard of like focaccia bread, because I usually have that like at an Italian restaurant and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not a baker. Like I don't know how to make bread. But this one is obviously a keto version. It's low carb and it's super, super simple. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna show you the ingredients. We have 5 core ingredients. And then of course we have other little things that are completely optional, but I'm gonna add it so that you guys can see just different options of, you know, how you can make it. So this is what we'll need. You'll definitely need some parchment paper and a little baking sheet. This is kind of like a cookie sheet. So that's what we're gonna be using. And we are gonna get right into it. So you're gonna see how simple this is to make. So we have our almond flour in here. The core ingredients. So we have some sour cream. Boom. This is like one of those add everything and then mix and you're done. So we have our sour cream, we have our mayonnaise, mayo, dump it right in. I love this recipe because you literally just toss everything into the bowl. So we have sour cream, mayo, egg whites, boom. I mean, it really doesn't get any easier than this. And then we have our baking powder. Dump that in. And then, of course, you don't have to add this, but we're gonna add a little salt, little Redmond salt. And all my ingredients are usually linked down below, you know, so that you guys know exactly what I'm using. This is some garlic powder. You don't like garlic, don't use it. Again, these last few things are completely optional. Okay, so now let's whisk. Just gonna mix everything together, make sure that everything's well incorporated. And remember, this is also one of those recipes where you just have to trust the process. This is gonna turn into bread. Trust me on this. And I know it seems a little wet, but trust me, once you put it onto your baking sheet, we throw it into the oven, you are going to see the outcome and you're gonna be so surprised. This is the closest thing I've ever tasted while being keto for almost 6 years that tastes like bread without it having like wheat and a lot of like, you know, just different ingredients that, you know, some people don't always say are really keto. So get excited. Get excited right now. Okay, so this is what we were originally gonna use. I feel like it's a little big, so we're gonna use our little brownie pan. We're still gonna add the parchment just so it's easy cleanup. We're gonna spray a little avocado oil just so it sticks better to, you know, to the bottom. And we'll spray some on top as well. So there we go. Spray some on top, boom, 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 perfect. And now we are just going to pour our batter in. Let's go ahead and just pour it in. And I know it seems a little wet, but you gotta trust the process here. Just follow along. Make sure we get it all. And we will spread it a little so that it coats the bottom of the pan. And this will rise and turn into your bread. You just wanna shake it a little so that it evens out at the bottom. So before we add our toppings, just make sure that your oven is preheated at 350 degrees. We have our zucchini, we have our dried tomatoes, some bell pepper. This is the, obviously it's the yellow, you can use any color. Then we have a little Asiago cheese. And again, this is completely optional. So, you know, we're just doing it so it looks pretty and we add some yummy toppings. Okay, so I'm trying my best here. I really wish Nati was here because you guys already know that she would just be super creative with her little designs, but you know, we're gonna try our best. And you know, people just go all out with their focaccia bread. We're just gonna go out, not all out, okay? Ha ha ha, JK. Okay. But seriously, I'm kind of feeling that right now. That's okay. We're doing good here. Okay. So we'll just finish this up. We're gonna add our little sun-dried tomatoes and then we will decorate with our peppers. And now we're just going to grate a little Asiago cheese on top. Okay, so now that I did my little decoration, my masterpiece. Okay, so we're gonna throw it in the oven for about 15 minutes at 350 degrees. So let's go. Ooh, beauty. The little sun-dried tomatoes got a little toasty. Okay guys, so today we're gonna do a little behind the scenes on how my team and I style for our thumbnail photo. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so that is how we style our photos. You saw how we styled the focaccia bread. So now let's do the taste test. I just served myself a little bit of some mushroom. It's mushroom soup made with bone broth because we have been fasting a little longer than usual, and it's great for gut health. And yeah, it's full of collagen and just full of nutrients. So we're gonna do that with our little focaccia bread. Let's see, I don't even know which one to choose, but we'll go with this one, Little Beauty. So as you can see, this has like real bread texture. There's, the crumb is amazing. It's honestly, the texture is just so spot on. It's crazy and so easy, like so easy. But let's go ahead. What should I take a bite of this first? We'll do a taste test of our bread. Tastes like bread. Super healthy, super clean. This bread, what do you usually eat focaccia with? I'm eating it with the soup. I feel like it's just, it goes well together. But I don't know, let me know what you eat focaccia bread with. This is honestly just such an easy recipe. Like I told you guys before, I felt like really intimidated with the word focaccia. Like I felt like it was, you know, you had to be a bread maker and like, but this here, it's like so easy. You guys have to try this. So I went ahead and added the sun-dried tomatoes. As you can tell, they got a little crispy. So you can do cherry tomatoes, you can do rosemary, garlic, Parmesan cheese. I used a little Asiago cheese. I would probably add more next time, but any veggies on top. Usually some people love to like really decorate and go all out on this. You know, my artistic skills are pretty limited, so we went with our little flower, what I want to call a flower here. But you know, at the end of the day, it turned out super, super good. It's focaccia, low carb, keto focaccia, 5 main ingredients, and then of course everything else is optional. But yeah, I hope you guys love it. I cannot wait to see your recreations. Make sure you come back, comment down below, and let me know what you thought of the recipe, what you ate it with. It gives everyone else a good idea of how they can use this recipe as well. But all in all, it's a great recipe and I cannot wait for you guys to try it. So make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you still want a little more of me, make sure you follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, where I share more recipes and just a glimpse into my everyday life. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you guys and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.